Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we've got a few repairs to do. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to work on our longest repairs first, something along the lines of that, and we'll just tick forward here and let our mech warriors come back and finish up these repairs. Fantastic. We're still one day out from our high capacity power conduits, but that is, I think, completely okay. Let's do a little bit of mech warrior training here. Assuming we have any to do. Okay, we'll grab a point of tactics for Ringo. That's fine. And then we'll grab a point of gunnery for Wildfire. Excellent. Okay, let's double check our mech bay, make sure everything's good to go there. Yes, it absolutely is. So let's hop into the command center and find ourselves something to run here. That is a lot of Steiner missions. And absolutely no Comstar ones. Okay. That's a target acquisition. I figured that was the case with that level of salvage. Well, I wouldn't mind getting against Diamond Shark. That's pretty good, actually. I think we'll do this one. Crank up that salvage a little bit. Maybe even a little more. Yeah, we'll run this on full salvage. Okay, so that of course means that we need a Centurion pilot because Geezer is injured. So let's see what we've got here. We've got Buckshot, who does not have any affinities for the Centurion, but does have an open affinity slot. And then we've got Death Crusade, who actually does have Centurion affinities. So he will do just fine. Let's go ahead and deploy that. Wonderful. So this is 2 skill difficulty here. I'm not expecting it to be tremendously hard. That said, it is against Clan Diamond Shark, so it could be somewhat difficult. We'll have to see. It just kind of depends on how the randomness ends up rolling here. So it would definitely be a very, very good thing for us to see additional heavy mechs. That's what we're mostly gunning for right now, is starting to get some heavies in there. For now, of course, we need to destroy enemy units. A lance of Diamond Shark battle mechs has been rampaging in Lyran territory on outreach. They've been razing population centers, burning fields and refineries, looting storage facilities. They're clearly doing everything they can think of to drive our people out. This is terrorism, pure and simple. Sure. Okay, well, we're gonna go and put a stop to it. It's going to be a stand-up fight, huh? Well, I'm expecting like 300 units of reinforcement then. This would be how we would close in. I would rather drop down here, but I guess we'll drop up over here. Like, something along the lines of this. We can put our fire support up on the ridge, up here, and then everyone else can make their way down. I guess that's something that we can do. Okay, we're not in combat, so our 1G here is going to make its way over to the road. Let's see, this is our Blackjack, who is absolutely going to move up over this way.
Coordinates received.
Our Centurion going to head to the road.
Order acknowledged.
Our second Centurion going to head to the road. Our 4X1 is going to head up to the ridge. Our Ghost is going to head to the road. Our Vulcan is going to head to the road. And our Firestarter will head to the road. Okay. So now we're in combat. We see that there's a Salamander Toad out there. A little surprising that we can see it already, actually. We're just going to sprint forward with our Firestarter, see if we can see anything else. Yes, we see an Elemental Toad, a Locust 2C, a Hussar, and an Incubus. Okay. That is, I think, not great in terms of salvage, but acceptable. Okay, so they missed the large laser there. And we are going to bring our Vulcan down to here. This is a rear arc shot with 52% hit odds. I'm strongly considering taking this. If we get lucky, we could one-shot this Incubus. We're probably not going to get lucky, but I think it's a chance that we can't pass up.
Scored a critical hit.
At the very least, that did a lot of damage. Okay, what's next? That is, of course, this Centurion, and we're going to move up to about here. Now we're out of range to continue going after this Incubus with the Centurion, but what we absolutely could do is go after the Locust 2C, or... I don't know, these hit odds are, I think, good enough. If we hit with the Ultra AC-20, even with a single round here, this will do a lot of damage to this Locust. And we hit with both. That Locust 2C is in dire straits right now. Okay, sounds good to me. A couple of good rolls there on those shots. I like it. We're going to move up with our Ghost. Not going to be in range to fire just yet. The Incubus is going to move over and attack the Firestarter. It's heavily damaged, and in fact, a good target for our Blackjack right now. I like it. So we're going to move the Hunchback up towards the ridgeline. It's going to take some time for it to get there. And we're going to move in this Centurion perhaps to... I don't really like this position tremendously well. I feel like this is a better position. It's not a great one, to be completely honest. But we can fire on that Locust and probably go for the kill. Alternatively... no, I think we gotta go for the Locust here. It does potentially lessen our Arrow 4 targets, but I think this is better for us.
Mech destroyed.
Okay, next up, our Hunchback 1G is, of course, going to close in down here.
Double time.
And I would absolutely love to fire on one of these guys over here. There is stray shot potential as well. So I think we're going to fire on the Incubus back there and see if we can get some stray shots going.
Firing.
We can't, but that's okay. We've gotten some good rolls already, so that's fantastic. We're going to move the Blackjack up to the edge of the cliff here. And I honestly feel like we go for the Hussar here. In direct fire mode.
Firing a full salvo.
Nice. So the Hussar moves in round 20. It will move pretty early on, but we can still close in over here and get some damage out. That would be with the Ultra AC-20, only 27.5%. I did expect these hit odds to be a little higher, because of the refire mostly, and we failed the sensor roll. I'm not going to shoot the Ultra AC-20 on these odds. We will, however, shoot the ATM.
Acknowledged.
Got a structure exposure there. Okay. Elemental Toad moves up, fires on the Hunchback. Doesn't really do much. And next, our Firestarter is absolutely going to close in over this way. Light up that Hussar.
Roger.
Okay, the Hussar moves now, but we did get some heat in there, and we started a fire under it. I don't think it's going to actually have heat issues. Not with just a single large laser being fired. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Our Vulcan is going to close in on it.
Location confirmed.
And we're going to see about maybe getting it unsteady again. That is some solid hits there. We did take out the right arm.
I'm guessing you didn't like that, did ya?
He's like one instability away from getting
What's up, Commander?
unsteady. Okay, that's fine. We're going to close in over here with this Centurion. And this should, at the very least, get this Hussar unsteady.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Like, bare minimum. Yep. Fantastic. The Incubus will close in, I'm sure. Yep, that's exactly what it did. Fantastic. Firestarter taking a bit of a beating there, but it should be completely okay. We're going to fire on the elementals down here with the blackjack. Do we fire the ER large? I think we sink heat this round.
Roger that.
Okay, we got a structure exposure. I was hoping that it would hit over here and hit this salamander toad as well. A little unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. We're going to move the ghost up over here and look to follow up on that shot on this elemental toad. Although that did hit rear arc, which isn't necessarily what we were going for there. We did get some internal damage going there, so that is fantastic. Next up, we are going to move our hunchback down over here, and the goal with that, of course, is to eliminate the hussar if we can. The heavy rifle is unlikely to hit here. Yeah, that wasn't fantastic, but it's okay. The hunchback is going to attempt to make it to the ridgeline. That'll be next round that it makes it up there. I do wish we would have been able to drop, like, right here. It would have been better, but we couldn't. This was the best we had. The hussar backs off, fires on the centurion, hits with the large laser. Okay.
Light damage, Commander.
Indeed.
Yes, Commander.
So the ghost is now going to close in over this way a bit. And I'd love to continue hitting that elemental toad.
Take this.
Do it. Okay, that's an arm destruction there. We did get a head hit as well.
Scarred a critical hit. Watch my heat.
The salamander toad closes in there, and that's actually good for us. What we're going to do with the Vulcan is we're going to position it here. And it's going to go for this incubus. We didn't get much damage out there. I would have preferred more, to be sure. We're going to move over here with the Firestarter, and we're going to go for a punch. We're not going to fire the flamers, I can tell you that right now. Why is this building up so much heat? We're not charging. No, seriously, why are we building heat from just moving over here and punching if we're not going to be firing any of these? Oh, it was counting the ones that couldn't be fired. Because we're punching. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do this.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that we missed the punch, but that's okay.
I didn't hit.
Little bit of internal damage there with that flamer.
Yes, Commander.
And the hunchback is going to come on down over here, and we're going to look to punch him again.
Received. Locked on
We did miss that one as well, but that's okay.
No luck.
Couple of points of armor damage. Yeah, that's not what we were hoping for, in all honesty, but we're going to move over here, and we're definitely going to finish off this hussar.
Move order received.
Yeah, it's totally dead. Excellent.
That's a kill. Out of AC-20 ammo.
Next up, we're going to move up over here with this Centurion, and we're going to continue going for this Incubus. I'm just going to fire the streaks, and we did not hit. Okay, that's fine. Phase 14, the Incubus moves out of there, and rear arc attacks our Vulcan. It's not too relevant, though. And in fact, it positions itself in a really, really bad place. So there is that too. We're going to go ahead and fire on this elemental toad, hope that we don't stray shot our ghost.
Aye, aye. Engaging target.
Good, we didn't. Fantastic.
Missed. Waiting
Our
for
blackjack is also going to be attacking over here. Very nice.
orders. I think
That's a knockdown on that elemental toad. It could be an incapacitation, but I doubt it. Actually, it is. I'm shocked that that incapacitated.
Something you want done?
Okay. We're going to move the Firestarter up over this way, over here. And we're going to continue to fire the lasers, I think, and avoid firing that flamer. Okay.
Putting my weight into it.
We managed to miss the melee attack again. Sad. Not getting good rolls on that one, but it's okay. The Incubus will die quite shortly. The remaining Salamander Toad going for the Ghost. As long as it's not meleeing, we're okay with this. Okay, our Ghost is going to... honestly, position back here and finish off that Incubus. We'll have to not fire some things here. We're already a little overheated. I don't like it, but we'll fire something along the lines of this. Yeah, this.
Take this.
Like I said, I didn't like it. We had stray shots, we have heat. It's not necessarily the best.
That ripped up a bunch of armor.
We can move down here and rear arc melee attack the Salamander Toad. Our hit odds are, I think, sufficiently poor, though, that I would rather remain up here and just pot shot some armor.
Fire it.
18 damage isn't the best.
Good to go.
We'll move up with this Centurion,
On my way.
and we'll see how this ends up going.
Giving them everything.
We actually managed to take out that right arm. I like it.
Report critical hit.
Orders.
And, of course, we're going to continue to drop arrow 4s on it.
Taking the shot.
That was solid. A leg destruction means that that Salamander Toad is pretty dead. And that is, of course, exactly what we're going for. So at this point, our Vulcan can move up to here.
Confirmed. Drop in park.
And I mean, our Hunchback can certainly finish this.
That was a critical
I'm not
hit.
sure what phase that's in. 15? Okay, so not for a little while. It may be dead by then. We'll see. Oh, I actually misclicked that. That was the right torso. I meant to click on the center torso.
Critical hit, Commander.
Oh well. Didn't matter. Because our Hunchback moves now. And this will almost certainly kill the Salamander Toad.
Let her rip.
Yep, there we go.
Hostile removed.
Excellent. So I'm not too interested in chassis from salvage in this particular mission. I am potentially interested in components. Let's see what we have available. I really would have liked to see a heavy, though. And yeah, we took barely any damage. They want the chassis. Honestly, they can have that. If these double heat sinks are in a stack, that would be amazing. We're going to accept this because I'm not actually interested in the chassis, as I said. That's all battle armor stuff. ER large lasers. I mean, I think we have some of those. Actually, we don't. We maybe grab one. What else do we have available here? All those double heat sinks are singular. We could take clan sensors, and I definitely think that that's a good thing to take. We do already have a couple of them. So I think we're going to grab an ER large laser. We're going to grab a clan cockpit and a clan double heatsink. Okay, and then we'll see what we get. All this battle armor equipment, we are just going to sell. These lasers we'll keep. Clan machine gun will... we actually have 4 of those. We'll sell that, I think. These upgrades are nice. The heatsink, clan sensors, generic structure. I am sad that we didn't get additional clan heatsinks. Honestly, that was mediocre in terms of salvage, if you ask me. But we still should have made money off of that, combined with the battle armor part sales and the payout from the mission, so it should have been reasonably profitable. Getting a few components isn't too bad. How long will this take to repair? I don't think it'll be too bad. I think that we will be able to deploy within the next month, for sure. So that should certainly be interesting to see if we are able to deploy. We have 10 days. Yeah, we're going to be able to deploy. So that is fantastic. Let's go ahead and tick forward here and get our high capacity power conduits finished up. And we should start upgrading our drop tonnage. This does require the vehicle bay. But we should definitely start working our way towards having that.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
Just because we're going to need it as we continue to get heavier in our drop weights. So let's kick forward until our mechs are repaired. There we go. And we should actually take forward an additional 2 days. Like that. Fantastic. We'll hop into the barracks here, see if anybody needs training.
Yes. Commander.
Anybody?
Orders.
Ready for order. I'm receiving you.
Got
Yes,
Nope,
Commander.
nobody needs training. Okay, fantastic. So it is time to deploy again. It's a little late in the episode to start another mission, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to put a cut in here. If it was like 5 minutes earlier in the episode, I probably would put in another mission, but the cut's gotta go in at some point, and I'm making the executive decision that it is here. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time when we deploy yet again.